Galatasaray Show, who's getting this? Well, you saw the goal right there. That was the goal that beat us. 1-0 away at Monaco, the country that doesn't even have a league and has to play in France. A stadium that looks like something a teenager would play in. And yet, they beat us. So, Serkan, was it just you or me, or we looked lost today?
There was a day and night difference between the first and the second half.
The first half, we looked like Galatasaray. We were attacking. We had possession. We had the ball in our half. And then we do what we've seen us do before in these big games. We miss the big shots. Barsh hits the post. Ilkay, our man from Man City, with all the Champions League experience, gets the ball right in front of goal. What's he do? Shoots it over goal. So, here we are. Now we were 9th place, then we were 14th place, and now we're 17th place, and we still have 2 more games to go, and those games are with not easy opponents, Manchester City and Atletico Madrid. Last year, it took 10 points to get you to the second round. We still have all the games tomorrow as well, so we could fall lower than 17th place. We've now lost 2 games in a row in the Champions League. This is a repeat of last year. We started off great. We beat Tottenham. Everything's looking great. Then it all went to hell. And that's what's happening now.
Do you want to talk about why?
Yeah, let's talk about why. You say why you think it's going on.
It all comes down to the bench.
Our bench sucks. So we saw it today. We needed to make substitutions. Lamina couldn't play. Lamina did not play. Like, here's our starting lineup. So we had Jakobs miraculously recovered, and he played really well today. So that wasn't the problem. The problem was when we needed a spark, we brought Yunus in. He looked good. He's not totally healthy. And we bring Icardi in. And that's it. That's the only changes we made because we wanted to. Now, Orjan got hurt in the second half after saving a penalty. Hurt his quad, his left quad. So he was out. Gunai came in. That's when they scored the goal. His first play, he comes in the game, corner, goes straight in. But
he should have come out and punched that ball.
He should have. But again, he was in it's tough to come off the bench, and then you've got to do that right away. I would not want to have been in his position. But God, look at our lineup today. I'm going to get on it again. I've said this in episodes before. Sara, after the injury, he's a shell of himself. He is nothing like what we had 2 years ago. Go back and watch those Norwich City highlight films of his, and look what we have today. All he could do today was defend. People online, when I say this, they come at me and say, "Oh, but he's great with corners." Really? Did we score a goal off a corner today? A free kick? No.
Not even this year.
No.
I don't remember him making an assist this year.
No. And so, I mean, the great question is, like, who do we replace him with?
I guess the problem is not the replacement. The problem is, what if we sell Sara? Then what's going to happen next? We're not going to be able to bring any players in mid-season. So we cannot fill in this position.
I mean,
in the matter of like 1.5 months.
We're going to have to bring players. I mean, we don't have any choice.
I don't think we have that capacity.
What do you mean?
Well, so once again, I'm going to repeat myself over and over again. We've been talking about the quality of the players and the players on the bench, and we haven't transferred a single player to the bench since last year, right?
So you just don't think they have...
I'm just looking at the historical data and saying that we won't be able to transfer any players during the next transfer window. We may, but the players that you're going to bring, you don't know who's going to be there, right? We don't know what we don't know.
But you have to trust that if we've seen this, if we've seen how bad the bench is and hurting us, you would assume Galatasaray sees it as well, and that's what they're planning for.
But this has been like this for the past 3 years. We start well, the Champions League, UEFA Cup, right? Then all of a sudden, we lose our patience or we lose our whatever that you name it. Then we go downhill.
Well, so last year it wasn't injuries. Last year they just didn't play good enough.
Well,
this year we had the team until gambling suspension, injury. I mean, against USG, we're missing Osaman. Icardi's not fit. We don't have an Alvaro Morata to come off the bench this year. When we got him last January, he scored tons of goals for us. We just don't have that.
We need at least 4 players to the bench. That's my bottom line. That's all I want to say.
I mean, you just look at it. We had players healthy, but Berkan, I didn't see him. Did you bring Berkan in? Berkan didn't come in. No. And so you just watch the other team. Like they subbed in a guy.
Pogba was on the bench.
Yeah, they never brought Pogba in. They subbed in a player that had 2 Champions League goals and 3 league goals. We don't have anybody sitting on the bench that scored in the Champions League. Are you kidding me? But again, the bench hurt us, but the starters should have scored in the first half. It's so frustrating.
We missed obvious chances.
To me, it just looked like Monaco wanted it more.
In the second half, yes.
They were getting all the loose balls. The guy that, I love my Abdul Karim, but the guy that Abdul Karim was defending tore him up all day.
This is not his fault again. I'm telling you, this is not his fault. That guy couldn't get a rest for a match.
Oh, sure.
In the past, like three and a half months, 4 months. We've been playing since August, right?
Yeah.
Almost 4 months. He couldn't get a single rest day, the match day.
Here's how bad it was. When the game finished, our XG was 1.3. Theirs was 3.3. So
that tells the whole story.
Yeah. And I mean, we would. It was just frustrating. We couldn't string 2 passes together in the second half. I mean, it was just awful. I hate it. Usually I'm the guy that's kind of positive, but I mean, God bless.
You're on my side.
You lose 2 games in a row like this. These are like the games that we thought we'd get the points from, that we had to get the points from. Because now what are you looking at? No more Champions League this year. And then in January, in back-to-back weeks, no 2-week cushion, back-to-back weeks, it's Atletico Madrid at home, and you're off to Man City. So they've got to somehow find a way to get a point out of one of those games.
Yep.
But how do we expect them to get a point out of those games when they can't even get a point from Union Saint-Gilles and Monaco?
Things are not looking good.
They're not. And I was so excited after Samson Spore and the bicycle kick. For our worldwide audience, ESPN is the big deal here. The Ocean bicycle kick was the top play on Friday. They're talking about Galatasaray on American sports channels with that. And so, I'm super stoked. I'm feeling good for this game. As you can see, me and Serkan watched it together. The first, 30 minutes, again, it looked great. And we missed our chances. And then what happened? Again, back to the bench. We got tired. Then you started seeing them taking the balls from us. We started getting yellow cards. And then we have no one to bring in. No one. And so, again, all we can hope for tomorrow is teams that are around us also lose so we don't drop any farther than 17th or 18th place. Again, it's the top 24 that move on. So we really need those teams below us. We need 9 or 10 points to be what it takes to go across. And so we need the top teams to win, the bottom teams to lose.
We got to find a way to blend our bench players in. We cannot go like this.
No. I mean, and again, we have somebody like CimBom, and he can't be registered, but we can bring all of our teenagers that we can't play because we can't. It'd be worse than this. So that's the sad news day. There's not a lot of technical to talk about. We just got our ass kicked today. They took all the loose balls. They ran faster than we did. Their subs were better than ours. And yeah, now Monaco's beaten PSG and us back-to-back games. Now they're just a point behind us.
I don't know what else to say.
It's a drag. It's a super drag. So tell us, what can we do? What can we do? We've played terrible in back-to-back Champions League games. It took a 93rd miracle win from Osimhen in the last game against Samson. And then we got to buckle up quick because we're off to the coast to play Antalyaspor on Saturday. Well, that's all the news the Galatasaray Show had. I wish we had better news for you. But hopefully we'll find a way. We'll get some players healthy. We'll get Aaron back after December. Well, that is something. We'll have Aaron in those games against PSG and Atletico and Man City. So that's good. And maybe Singo will get healthy. We could use Singo. He's very creative. Very creative.
I think he'll be all right after Christmas.
Inshallah. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back later this week with our Antalyaspor preview. And remember, Hadi, Mbuk, CimBom.